said that last time, right?
We didn't air it though.
Scratched it. Let's do that.
You see me looking at her, we didn't air it though. Hold up.
Everybody good? Everybody, we start this motherfucker. Everybody good?
So you not trying them?
Did you see her face? She was like, oh my God.
If you see my neck go up straight, I mean.
Boom! Look who stepped in the room.
To Cal.
What's happening, man? Welcome to another episode of ShopTalk NC. It's your man 58 South with a couple of good friends of mine. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Shaunna.
I'm B-Mack.
I'm C-Lowe.
What's happening? How y'all week been, man?
Hey, real quick.
Yep.
What was the boom to Cal? What?
You never heard?
No.
Method?
Hey, first of all, y'all. Okay, never mind. Need a refreshment. Hey, it blew out. Listen, I was not y'all's age when that song was out. Okay.
I'm sorry.
They never
Did you just call me old?
Like, what you trying to say though?
I felt like y'all called me young when I asked what was that was. I felt like all of y'all was like, you young motherfucker. I had to stop wait a minute.
Nobody was calling you young.
I didn't even call you out.
First of all, her eyes damn sure did. She
was just surprised.
I might have.
Oh, but no. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, alright.
It's cool. We'll play the whole song after this.
Man, yeah, he did.
That'll be the intro.
My bad.
It's cool, man. It's cool. So how was everybody's week, man? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Test tube, baby.
Now we talking about you.
Old ass song. Old ass song.
That's a classic.
Right. Like, everybody knows that
It's a
song.
classic.
Let's see.
Clearly not everybody, but.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
Anyway, how was everybody's week, man?
My week was lovely. Just working and swimming every day, trying to lose a little bit of weight.
That's what's up.
Be sexy.
Week was boring. Weekend, it's been pretty good.
What you do that was so great?
I had a show Thursday, which started my weekend.
Okay.
Then Friday, I went to a show, to somebody else's show. That was dope. I went to the beach yesterday. That was dope. And today, I'm rocking with y'all. So this shit dope.
Is it hard watching other comedians, knowing that y'all look at it different than us? We just sitting there waiting on the laugh, but you actually probably critiquing the show
or anticipating the pun.
Nah, it's different in the sense of I can see where they going with it. I can see the setup and all that stuff. But for me, if you ain't funny, I'm laughing at you bomb. If you are funny, I'm enjoying the show.
So either way, you're having a great time.
Exactly. Now, if I wasn't a comedian and somebody's up there bombing it, I'm not enjoying it. I'm just like, yo, bro, what the fuck? I paid my money and it's some bullshit. But because I'm a comic, I see somebody failing, I'm laughing my ass off on the side.
Yeah. It's like that for me whenever I go like clubs and bars and stuff and they have a DJ.
Man.
Everybody else is dancing, chilling, and it look like I'm not having a good time. But I'm just sitting there listening to the man set. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative of what he's doing. Cause I know it's not easy doing that, man.
Yeah.
Cause you got 100 different personalities in there that you're trying to all make. You know what I mean? Enjoy. Yeah.
That's right.
That's dope. I get it. Courtney.
I mean, it's been a busy week. Work. That's all I did.
You ain't got to whisper, man. They can't hear you.
Oh, I didn't know I was whispering. All I did was work. So the airline industry is trying to take over my life right now. So
you filled out the application.
Filled for the tea.
Yeah.
It was great up until COVID.
Teachers get on my nerves.
She did correction.
You see me write it down too?
Nobody likes to be right more than a teacher. I'm telling you.
She was like,
filled with a T.
Okay, I'll turn my teacher off.
That's cool. Shout out to the young lady that I totally forgot that I met at the spot last week. They had the refreshment. Hope you out there doing okay.
You must have
Hey
had a good time.
girl. Hi.
Anytime you're real with somebody, you had a good time.
Man.
I don't know how he got so turned from here to down the street.
it was like drastic, like
different.
I mean,
different
like it was like, and when we got down there,
and it wasn't even that many people there.
Oh no!
It was like
we were trying to figure out like what happened, and we're like, well, you took like 2 2 shots of tequila. But then I was like, that's not.
Yeah, I drink that all the time.
But that's nothing. And I was just like,
what happened? You was like,
I woke up with different, like, I think I had 2 containers of shrimp, of them shrimp wraps from the spot.
He walked out with all, but to go eat this. I was like,
you okay? He was like, this gonna save my life.
And he didn't have his phone. That's how I knew he was messed up, because I had his phone in my hand. I was like, where you going without this? And he like, I need that.
I said,
oh, this gonna save my life.
But for real though.
He was like, how you gonna drive home? I know it's not that far, but he was like, nope.
Yeah, so I ate one in the car and messed my shirt up. I'm mad about that, man.
Well, they came back up, or it just...
No, out of the wrap. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't do none of that.
He probably missed his mouth, like,
nah.
he was twisted when he left. Like,
no. See, there you go. No, don't do that.
It just jumped out of the wrap onto your shirt.
When I bit into it, the end of the wrap, that's when the
fell out.
Unfurled.
I can't stand sloppy ass food like
me.
Bro, I hate that shit.
But I finished it. Woke up the next morning, it was like shrimps on the side of the seat. Been there baking the whole day, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, so first things first, the Suns let me down. Chris Paul let me down. You know, this is the first time I was actually rooting for Chris Paul in the playoffs, because every year previous that he's been in the playoffs, I always counted down like he gonna get hurt right about this time and cost the team everything, right? So when he finally made it to the finals, it's gotta be the year. That's it.
So?
Then 50-piece happened, you know what I mean? And yeah.
Why did Chris Paul, like, what was you expecting out of him different? To him to let you down? Because he scored, you talking about in just that game 6, or you talking about the series?
I'm speaking directly to the fact that you lost at home in the finals, right? That's what turned the tide. You was already up. You was up 2-0. Yeah. I figured y'all was going to lose in Milwaukee. Right. No problem. I get all that. Yeah. But you supposed to protect home court, man. You can't lose home court. Yeah. So I knew when they went back to Milwaukee, I called my brother and was like, hey, man, you was right. I was wrong. I hate saying it. But it is what it is, though. You know what I mean?
Is it that predictable for the person you're talking about to get hurt? Though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every year.
Every single year.
Like clockwork.
Let me explain something to you, right? This one I knew it was a real big issue, right? So the year the Houston Rockets had everything going for them and they were supposed to win the NBA Finals, they're up. They up like by at least, I know, double digits, right? This man does a fade away in the paint for no reason, then gets injured as soon as he does that.
He did that. That's a hamstring. What the that one? It was because the fadeaway was kind of like a floater. He left it with the one.
Oh, he was trying to be crazy.
You shouldn't even be playing.
No, he was just Chris Paul.
That's why it's so funny to me that he has an insurance commercial.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
You telling me the face of State Farm Insurance is this injury prone? I'm never getting State Farm Insurance.
Well, that's a
though.
Good thing. That means a good parent, because that injury, it's like that, bro. That's been covered since. Well, he's been covered since Wake Forest, because that's when he's been doing it.
Look here, man. I'm gonna go with Allstate. Mr. Allstate ain't never been hurt.
You know, I like Flow with Geico's.
Did not see that coming.
I like Flow. I'm saying.
She seems so down to earth. Headband just down to earth.
Flo is cool. She's real anti-Karen.
I mean, I say that like that's your homegirl, like
Flo.
Like his neighbor.
Flo everybody
they
on
talk
her.
all the time.
Flo everybody
She
on
real
her.
good.
like she bought you a plate the other day, like
Flo that cool white girl who ain't trying to be nothing but who she is.
Yeah.
And we can invite her to the cookout. Just don't bring nothing.
You know, that's
she bring a potato salad.
Raisins in it.
You like that type of person for being just.
We're not putting
like,
apples and raisins.
I know you weird. That's why I like you, because you so fucking weird.
Flo?
Yeah, it's that type of person.
I enjoy a weird personality every now and then.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So, the Olympics. So we got Chris Paul out the way. Congrats to the Milwaukee Bucks. If anybody from Milwaukee watching, man, salute to y'all.
Can I get a 50-piece?
That was a good thing.
My Hornets have to do better. I watched the youngest team one of the youngest teams in the NBA win a championship last year.
Ooh.
No, not last year. I'm sorry, year before. The Toronto Raptors. We were alive when they started.
That was the youngest team?
95.
Oh, you talking?
The Grizzlies and the Raptors.
Yeah.
We were alive when that shit. When they started.
Yeah.
I thought the Grizzlies was around before. I thought the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Grizzlies and the Raptors were the two expansion teams that came in around 95.
Yeah, because that was Vancouver.
Yeah, before Memphis.
You're right.
They had,
I don't watch basketball.
You're right. But Charlotte though, man, Michael Jordan, he don't want to pay people. Charlotte will never. I hate to say it, but they will never win the championship, brother.
This may be Bernard's last time on this podcast.
Because Michael Jordan is not a city where I love Charlotte. I like Charlotte, North Carolina, and all that. But listen, it's just for one, Michael Jordan don't like to pay players, and that you got to pay them
however
boys.
you feel, don't you?
And then you know,
Blaspheme.
it's just like
The goat.
if you're
I'm talking about the Hornets. I ain't talking
you're a
about
superstar, player or whatever. It's like what attraction does you come to Charlotte other than Jordan and brand Jordan? You about to get flooded with every Jordan, everything. It's like Charlotte ain't that big of a what's the market, like a big market. It ain't a big market city when it comes to
Metropolitan area?
No, I mean like a Miami or like a New York, like the market, it ain't there. So it's like, why would I be the highest paid player? Why do I want to come here?
Well, the Hornets really haven't been that great since like Muggsy Bogues and all them people.
Yeah, right. So why?
You are absolutely
that's what I'm
correct
saying.
on that.
That's the last time I watched.
If you in the
You
top,
feel
like,
high.
why
You're
would
a little fuming over here.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that was the only time somebody was like,
Where y'all think y'all at?
ran my mind all of them.
At your studio, talking
y'all
about
y'all
your
just
team.
I wish it wasn't that way though. Like I wish that way.
I wish you wouldn't trust me so much.
Like when we had Kimba, I was like, bro, I wish he could have used that. Like Michael Jordan sucks at picking fucking draft picks, dog. Like
Y'all could have kept Kimba too.
Fucking-
Send him up to my team.
well, he needed to go. Kimba had to go. It was like, hey,
y'all.
brother, listen, your career is more important than anything, and if you want to make something of the last few years, my nigga.
You need to go.
Yeah, so anyway, look, the Hornets
He was waiting for a
so look here, we're about to be fine. We have some nice building blocks. I just need us to get some solid big men. We'll do just fine.
They got the
What's my man name?
D'Angelo,
Nah,
the
that's
Melo.
the middle one. LaMelo,
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball, great player to start building around. We're gonna have to do something with all these guards we have, but we'll do.
I heard though they said, I don't know if it's true, but I saw something that was talking about getting the middle ball brother to the Hornets.
Okay.
I think I saw something about him that was trying to get him, but it's like we don't know because everybody say like he really ain't
I went to
that
sleep.
good. Like I don't know,
Sleep on
but
that.
they say he ain't shit.
Which one's the one with the sunglasses in China?
The middle one.
Yeah, that's
That's
D'Angelo.
yeah.
But either way, can't wait to see what happens in the draft. Can't wait to see what happens next year. Damn, what they talking about?
Nothing.
I'm still rocking with my Hornets.
Same thing.
Still rocking with my Hornets, man.
Blood City.
I like everything home team except I like the
Do
Hurricanes.
you go rock with the Swarm, the Greensboro Swarm?
That's the G League. I haven't been to one of the games. I ain't been to the game.
G League.
Gatorade.
Developmental league. Yeah.
It's just called the G League for Gatorade.
Yeah. Olympics. Cause talk about something I know you don't watch basketball. Olympics.
I did see where our friend, our loved one, Simone Biles, she did take a tumble on her landing, so that kind of hurt her a little bit, but I don't think it will end her Olympic career.
Okay.
She's been under a lot of pressure lately.
For
I mean,
what?
she's always under a lot of pressure, but she did some statement. I didn't listen to it all because I don't have enough time sometimes, but
Okay.
I'm not really into the gymnastic thing. But they were talking about, like, she made a statement. She was like, if somebody else of mine that wasn't my color did this. They
Oh,
would make it a big deal.
difficulty things.
Yeah, they would make it. They would give me the credit that I deserve.
Yeah.
And they would make it the credit that it's supposed to be. But because I'm doing it and I've won these medals and I've done this, they're not doing it.
So she did that and took a tumble.
And then took a tumble. And I was like, ugh. Now that I know she took a tumble.
This on purpose.
Do they do that
I'm gonna lose this on purpose to
in
be
the
appreciate me.
Olympics?
What do you mean?
Like, cause I saw that when she was talking about the stuff that she do is so like she's so far ahead of everybody that they deduct her points for bullshit.
Yeah,
Just
but you can't say that then tumble.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like even without the tumble, like is the Olympics committee? I wonder if they do her the same way since it's like you going against everybody now across the world. Is it like, hey, she could have good deduct some shit to even it out?
We have
Or
to
is
watch
it
and
just
see,
with-
because I don't think we can tell just
Yeah,
yet.
now you gotta pay attention to
But
it.
you gotta see though that I think initially she was talking about, you know how you come in and like your routine is at this level of difficulty. She's like, my level should be way up here, but you putting it with this next girl and it shouldn't even be on the same level as her because I'm doing whatever all them flips. I don't know.
She's
what
got
I
two
mean.
named after.
Yeah.
I've seen, like, I've
Her
watched the
thing.
gymnastics, like, during the Olympics, I've been watching all the weird shit that I wouldn't normally watch, like water polo, handball.
Curling.
Everything in the
I
Olympics. Everything in the Olympics is
I
weird.
watch all that. When it comes to the gymnastics,
Everything.
I've seen her go. I've seen all of them go. All that shit look hard. But, and it's like, when I'm
Do a
looking at,
cartwheel right now.
and when I've seen her go, I'm like, I don't get, like, the big difference. Is like, bro, all this shit look hard. Like, I don't see the major difference from, oh, she turned 0.5 degrees more than this other person, so that makes a difference. It's like, bro, if I don't get the nuances that make it so much spectacular than the rest of the shit.
Well, to be fair, neither me nor you are in that gymnastics world, so we'd have to actually consult somebody who actually done it to be able to, you know what I mean? Because us, it all look like the same flipping and turning and tumbling.
I all look the same.
You know what I mean?
Flipping and turning.
Yeah, it looks like it's all
She
the same to
flipped
me.
and she landed. Woo.
That's it. She didn't fall when she landed. Hey, she stuck the landing, but she get an 8. All right.
I think it's just the difficulty of it, like how high the height she gets on her jumps and tumbles and the passes that she makes, like the amount of energy it takes to do those, like different, like some people do like 2 different stunts in one pass, and she'll do like 4 or 5.
Oh, okay, now this
And then she twisting, like her turns, she flips more than somebody else.
Simone Biles did a standing backflip, twisty turn, whatever, before she threw out the first pitch at a baseball game.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that young lady different.
With
Homie.
jeans on.
Aliens are real.
Right.
Aliens are real. She won. I
Reptilian, probably.
don't know. I think they evil. The way they be talking, reptilians are evil.
Shapeshifters.
The basketball team still losing.
Basketball. A lot of the superstars or the top players aren't on the team.
Kevin Durant is on the Olympic team.
Yeah, but there's no LeBron. There's no.
LeBron is like 40.
And he was filming a
But
movie,
he's
right?
still one of the fucking. He's one of the top in the league.
Do you know who's on this Olympic team, man?
Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant.
Let's pull up his roster. 'Cause I think you just named
Draymond Green,
How Devin Booker? Devin Booker just in the damn final.
JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee is on the team, and there's Johnson dude, last name Johnson. I think it started with K. They just got added because people like the stars and stuff. They don't want to do it. They like because it's like, bro, we just finished playing. LeBron got.
There ain't but 2 teams that just finished playing, so all the rest of them.
Talking about the short, but everything like it's short season and stuff like that. They like, we gotta recuperate. And then
This is no different than any other time for the Olympics. Like
Then
those are not viable excuses.
then the Corona zone, I don't want to go there because of that whole thing and all of that. I don't want to go there for that shit.
She gonna do that every time. Oh, I'm trying to pull the
I
roster.
feel
up.
like LeBron was filming the movie Space Jam,
That was
and
already
then they
filmed.
said that he's
It was just
he's a
releasing it.
billionaire now.
Yeah.
He's the first billionaire to still be playing
His
actively
worth,
playing.
his net worth is
That's
a billion.
big.
I don't even own a net, so
I think he was saying that Because, LeBron had got injured for a little bit
Yeah.
coming out from when they won the championship in COVID. He was saying that it was just not enough time to give their bodies enough rest, enough time to heal, and then to try to get them to keep going again and running another season. So I feel like that played into him trying to do the Olympics on top of everything. He's like, he just needed time to heal and he needed a break. On top of him being older, yes, but he's still in great condition, but his body ain't gonna recover as fast as a younger player out here, so.
I feel like his wife told him, don't go over there and get COVID and come back. His wife looks like she's like cut and dry, like don't
I wonder
go.
if the rule difference make them not want to go there and play. Because like in NBA, you can't, everything is a foul. Like over there, in the Olympic ball, nigga, that shit damn near like the 90s. You can push the shit out of a motherfucker, they will not call shit.
So they need to flop?
Yeah, ain't no flopping. You flop, nigga, for what over there? But in the NBA, you flop, everything is a foul. It was like I was watching a couple of games last night, and not last night, but the day before and today. There was a whole bunch of complaining. Them refs was like, hey.
So they play prison rules.
That's what?
I'm gonna run down.
Keep running, my friend.
I'm gonna run down the roster real quick. Got Bam Adebayo, one time for North Carolina.
Bam.
Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, Draymond Green, Drew Holiday.
Drew.
Who the hell is Keldon Johnson?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Who's it?
He just
San Antonio.
He just
Okay.
got McGee.
Zach LaVine.
Yeah, Zach LaVine's on there. Yeah, it's not your
Damian Lillard.
big roster.
JaVale McGee.
Yeah,
All right. Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Go Tatum.
We should be fine, but yeah.
Nah,
Never mind.
if you look at the other teams, like a lot of them actually plays together. Like those Olympic teams, them niggas, they said like some of them been on the same team for the past 6 years together.
You talking about the other teams?
Yeah, and the NBA is like, hey, grab somebody from this team, grab from that team. It's like, bro, we don't know how to play together. But them, they like, bro, we've been doing this shit. Y'all better come on, run it.
So is the United States always like slotted to win in basketball?
Yeah.
That's the normal outcome.
Ever since they put together the dream team, it was like, hey, we're not losing this shit no more.
So they couldn't get a Harlem Globetrotter or nothing to go out there?
She said a Harlem Globetrotter.
That wouldn't be the direction I take it, but they have the option.
Yeah, then they probably still
Hey, did y'all know there's 3-on-3 basketballers in the Olympics now?
Okay, cool.
That shit is different, and it ain't like regular 3-on-3 rules. That shit is different than a motherfucker. It's like there's no taking the ball out. It's like as soon as that bitch go through the basket, nigga, the play continues. It ain't no taking it out. It's whoever get the bitch first out and go to the rim. That's who ball it is.
So if you get the rebound, you can still shoot again?
Yeah, it's weird.
You ain't gotta take it back out to the top.
Nah, like there was literally one dude scored a layup and the dude on the team got that shit and just started dribbling and everybody was like, oh, go get him. I was like, hold on, y'all not gonna take this shit out nowhere. Like, yeah, it's like not gonna pause this game at all. You know,
So how long is the game? How long is it?
20 minutes. It's gotta be because you run out of gas.
I forgot the time. I forgot how much the time was.
Right, like we reached 12, we out, like we
It
still
threw me off so bad because when I saw it on the joint, it was like 3-on-3 Olympic. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was watching, I was like, nigga, I'm shocked by like, they playing 3-on-3 basketball to even pay attention to the time and score shit because the rules and shit. I was like, this ain't
interesting.
This is
So they're
weird
just inventing
basketball.
new things.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll play 3-ball and take it to the Olympics.
I didn't like some of this shit. I didn't know was sports. Like
What?
fucking, you got handball, and this shit looked like soccer. Well, no, I say that shit because they was pushing and tackling each other too. Though, so I don't know. And it was women.
Handball, like something.
Yeah, it's like because they like handball. I thought was like you hit the ball up against the wall and shit. But nah, they got a big ass ball that they was throwing and running and passing back and forth and throwing it into like a soccer goal. It looked like water polo, but on like a mat.
Rugby?
Nah, it wasn't rugby. It wasn't like that. They literally would just score. You had to throw it into like a soccer net with somebody standing in front of it to be the goalie.
Lacrosse?
Nah, they had a little circle ball. They had a little circle ball from women. They were just throwing that shit.
They have no thing. They just using their hands.
Their hands looked like water polo on a mat. And they were hitting the fuck out of each other. If they,
I've seen that, but I
if you
don't know.
ran, like one lady was running to score, she had that bitch, they went,
And they don't have on pads or or nothing.
None of that shit.
Oh.
I've seen that before.
Interesting.
Weird.
Right, now I'm about to look at it. Like, I want to look at the...
CTE in the making.
We still boycotting the track though. Are we watching track events?
I thought Sha'Carri could still run.
No, the Olympics are happening. She is home.
She over here.
Why? I thought they said she had 30 days and then she could run.
But
they
she
still
wasn't
didn't
selected
allow-
to the team for the
they still
relay.
didn't put her in the relay.
And
So
she
for
wasn't
nothing?
like she wasn't gonna be able to run what she like do. It was like she do like the 100 meters or something like that. Like that's her shit, and she wasn't gonna do that.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, she was gonna miss her event because of this time she had to be out, but the relay team did not select her to run. So
hypothetically, if you were her drug dealer, would you have sold her the marijuana?
Not Olympic show.
No, she actually ate an edible.
I heard she was at the cookout celebrating her grandma's birthday. Now I don't know who told me this, but they told me this.
She said she.
I ain't the
she
one
was
that gospel, so you ain't
And
heard
she was celebrating grandma's
Nah,
birthday.
she was dealing with the loss of her mother. That's why.
Loss of her mother, and then she was just like, okay, I'll hit it too, or however you do it. And,
She said, or however you do it.
I don't do the drugs. Kids.
She does the drugs. Usually, I think she been smoking.
Thank you. She did.
That girl-
That was
Why
not the
would she
first
mess up
time.
her future like that?
She didn't mess it up, honestly. I don't feel like she messed it up, but it was like, she was grieving. Like you can't.
What? She
The way
didn't.
people grieve and shit.
You don't grieve with
You
the
were
devil.
going to the
You
Olympics.
can.
You don't grieve with
Now
the
you
devil.
can't.
You can.
Mess that up. Yeah, mess that up.
I feel like her attitude played a part of it, and
What
plus
you
her
mean?
like.
She's extra.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
extra, and she just carried that, like, if you looked at some of her interviews, she carried that, like, you know,
I'm better.
I can do this. It don't matter. I'm Sha'Carri. You
With
know what I
nails
mean?
and
It
a
don't
wig
matter
on.
either ways. Like, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. It don't matter because can't nobody stop me. Can't
Too
nobody touch
cocky and
me.
black.
So that's
Too
why I
cocky
feel
and
like she
too
could
black.
do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
felt like that's why she felt like she could just.
It was
I
a
can
little
smoke
too
weed
ghetto
and
for.
I'm okay.
I
But
think
where
she
was her
just-
people at? Where was her team? Like, where are the people that be like, Shorty, you about to go to Olympus?
Yeah.
Do not put that. You know what I'm saying?
First
Where
of all,
are they?
none of her team pronounced the O in the Olympics. All right. We're gonna start right there.
Gone to the Olympics.
Shawty, you about to go to the Olympics.
Girl, you going to the Olympics. Now you run that.
Where is she from?
I think
Let's see.
I
We ain't
never
got
said.
a guess. We do not have
So
a
I know
where
she
did
went
that
That
have
was kind of
to
LSU.
racist.
I know she went to LSU.
Well, where is she from though? Is
We
that
about
just-
to see. We about to see.
And she's really short too. She's like 5'4".
I think it's Texas.
I don't know
Let's
where
see.
she's
Let's see. Let's see.
from. I can't even, like, imagine. I didn't even try to throw
She is
something
from
out.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
5'1". She's
Four
5'1".
girls.
Yeah.
5'1".
Well,
But
She's
she's
a
like
powerhouse.
she's like 21, 22. Like,
Yeah, 21.
She ain't fucked nothing up. She literally just graduated. She ain't fucked up shit.
And now every time she run, it's always gonna be the story. You know what I mean? So.
But didn't she also get an endorsement from like vape companies?
I'm
They
not sure. I wouldn't be
offered her
surprised.
well, they
I
offered
wouldn't be
her, but
surprised.
somebody was like,
Don't mess it up.
yeah, don't take that.
Oh, now she gets advice from people.
No,
now they give her advice. Now everybody knows what's best
Miss
for her.
Cleo has been gone for a while, so they couldn't see the future or nothing.
I think.
Dionne Warwick still alive?
She just had the water, didn't she? She would have kept Whitney here. She would have.
Right.
My bad, that was a bad joke. It's too soon because I said water.
See, I was. Yeah.
I just looked down. I'm just gonna look down.
It's
That's all I
Sunday
was
too,
gonna
y'all.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Water,
it.
Whitney.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Put it together.
Yeah.
Got it backed up.
Yeah.
Can they sue Bathtub Company?
Why? The tub doesn't run itself.
I'm gonna turn the table up.
The tub doesn't run itself, sir.
Family have a bad history of tub.
Well, it started with her. So I think they have a history. To any tub companies out there,
Gloves off, right?
I'm not involved in this conversation.
God almighty, man. So, dating in 2021. God, y'all ruthless.
Come back.
Y'all ruthless on
And then it
that.
got dark. It
You
got
went
dark.
there, you
It got
back.
dark.
Come back.
It got
Come
dark.
back. Come back.
Look at your hand on your face.
Trying to snatch you back.
She started. I was like, hey.
But I apologize for that.
She didn't apologize when she left it. Then
No, you drove the car into the ravine.
My bad.
look at you still going. Come back.
When it rains, it pours.
Roll. You're up next, C-Lowe. Water joke.
Marco.
Your favorite? Oh no. Your favorite movie's Waterworld?
Oh man, y'all crazy.
Rest in peace, Whitney and Bobby
crazy.
Christina. Nick.
Did they have on their drip when they was in the castle?
Oh.
You see how I stopped? Did you see me mid like right here stop?
It was nice to see y'all. It looks like a
I don't want that part of that. Like, no, you see me look up like, Lord, I'm just saying, I don't want no parts of that where he got going on. So you just
Okay, so
I am
look here.
nervous.
So look here, right? So y'all finally meet the person that checks all the boxes or whatever, and that person asks you to delete your social media. Are you doing it?
No. I need my social media. I'm a comedian. This is part of my job. They tell me I have to make posts to promote stuff, so I can't.
Fair enough. Later.
But would you just make it like a business account then?
That's what I already have it for as now. Like most of the posts that I have is something I deem funny or promoting a show or something.
So nobody's in your DMs. Let me see your phone.
I'm showing you.
Honestly, I
There's nothing in my DM. You see me talking to people. What's up? People sending me weird videos all the time. That's
I do that too. I send people TikToks.
Yeah, just weird videos.
TikTok.
I think that if they check off most of my boxes, because you can't check off all of them. Yeah, but if they asked me to delete my social media and I was at the place where I wanted to delete my social media, then I would.
So only if you want to, not because they asked you.
It would prompt me to delete it. Because I've thought about it before. I think we all have.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of this. It's the same stuff over and over. People contradicting themselves. People calling people out for stuff that they do themselves. And I hate that. I made a post the other day. I was just like, y'all are throwing stones in God's magic fun house, ain't you? But you don't want to look in the mirrors. Like, everybody's talking about everybody else, but no one's perfect.
I don't know if I would have it if I didn't need it. Like, if they didn't say I needed it, I wouldn't have it. That's the only reason why I got a Facebook page, because when I first started doing comedy, everybody, man, you gotta have a Facebook. You gotta. And I had somebody else, I got it and had somebody else running it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't even probably have the social media shit to what it is. Fuck it.
Gotcha. Low.
Probably not.
You probably would.
Wouldn't.
You wouldn't get rid of it? Why?
I just feel like, I don't know, like, I don't feel like social media, if I want social media, then I'm going to have social media. And if we are together, then we've already had that conversation, we've already talked about that. Social media should not be a thing, but you're not going to be, or you're not going to ask me to delete it, and I'm going to delete it. So my answer is no, I'm not going to delete it.
Why?
Do you think it's a control issue? Or you don't like being controlled, or?
Probably some of that has something to do with it, but I just feel like I'm not going to tell you to delete social media. Like, we're grown. We're adults. We're grown people. Why do you feel like you need to continue?
What are you insecure about the reason why I can't have a social media? Like, what is the reason why you feel like I'm about to be doing some bullshit on it for the reason why I don't need it?
Because they know you.
Because you know me. Either you know me or you don't trust me. Which one is it?
You don't trust.
Yeah, because if you know
exactly
me.
What it is. Because this guy wanted to talk to me, and we talked for a couple of, maybe 6 months or so. Then his next move was like, I want you to get rid of social media.
So this has happened to you already?
I feel like social media is a distraction, and you can't focus on what we need to build.
What y'all building a house?
Right? I was like,
You know the cost of lumber is up.
Therefore, you are definitely not the person that's supposed to talk to me. It was great. We can be cool. Step it up.
So everything was cool.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
What if they were they were ready for y'all to get engaged, and that was the only thing holding them back was you and your social media?
Then me and my social media is not the issue.
Yeah,
There's
your options
something.
still open. You keep your options open.
No, why does social? I don't have to have social media to keep an option open. That social media.
Then he's asking you to just get rid of that part.
No,
Why?
I feel like there is something there is something else that you're doing that you battle with, that you have an issue with, or that you've gone through that you ain't worked out, for you to come to me to tell me or ask me to get rid of social media. Something you got cheated on or something, you done had a bad experience with something, you don't trust it, so therefore you will never trust that situation. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do that you ain't working with, so don't bring that to me.
You might have been on social media with
He don't want you to see what he's doing.
Too. You might think I'm bullshitting
because you can't check up on him if you don't have it.
Yeah, fuck
Smart.
that. Hell no. I've bumped to somebody asked me to get rid of it too. Shut up.
Good Lord.
This is interesting. So y'all really
there's got to be, there's a reason why. What's the reason why I can't have social media? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with social media or having
it? It is a distraction. Social media, I've wasted a lot of time on social media.
Distraction.
And
from
we
what?
have
real
lived
life.
without this before.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's so hard for people to detach from it.
Because social media is really making us loners. Even though we're like friends with so many people, like thousands of people. How many are on your friends list?
Yeah.
I got like 2,000 something. It's not many, but it's just like I don't know these people day to day. I don't call these people.
I don't know 100. I can't name 100 straight people.
So for me, like with the people that I follow, I know them personally, or I'll say for 90% of the people I follow, I know them personally, or they're in the entertainment realm, like I'm a fan of them in some way like that. So like, what if I'm just on it, just looking at
But
people
that's
I know?
you with probably 2% of people that use Facebook.
What else people use? Like, what you doing?
To talk to people, to meet
To
people.
link up. Instagram is the big.
If you single and stuff, like you single, that's what it's for. Like that's what it's for.
But you're single until you die, or until you
get married.
Right. But I'm saying that if you're in a relationship though, if you're in a general relationship,
I'm not doing it.
like I can't have this because other people be on there.
She want to give you this.
Oh, no cap. No cap. It's like if you're in a relationship, if it's like I can't have one because other people be on there being nasty. Motherfucker, I'm not nasty. I'm with you. So why are you so insecure that don't believe that I'm just with you? Why you feel like I'm out here trying to cheat or snoop behind your back just because I'm on social media?
So let's just say the person explains to you, they're like, well, look, I had an issue with social media in my last relationship. It went this, that, and the third. That's what happened with us. So I would rather you not have it, right? You still standing firm on your. That's what you talking about, nigga.
Absolutely, even more.
Even more.
Yes.
I'm kind of with it because I'm like, hey, this relationship ain't that last relationship. That's one. Number two, deal with that hurt that you got with from that last.
You gonna help her deal with that?
Before you come with me. I ain't that brother that you was with the last time. I tell everybody, look, I'm different. I might have some of the same qualities, but I am different as shit. I do stuff way different. So get rid of that first. Then we can talk about me having the social media. If I get rid of it, it's because I won't do. Not because nothing you have said or done.
Yeah, like she's saying like a cleanse or something, or I just want to get rid of it.
So it's more of a control issue with y'all too. You just don't like to be told what to do.
It's not even
it's not. You can it's why. It's like you just, hey, if you want to be with me, you can't have social media. Why? Like my answer is why? Why is that? What about you saying that I can't have social media? Like what the fuck is so? And you say it's it takes away from what you're building or something?
No, it takes away from. My phone told me yesterday that I spent an average of 8.5 hours on my phone. Looking at it.
Well, what do you be doing like with your phone?
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, talking to my friends.
All social media.
Playing.
Yeah, but you're single right now, right?
Right.
Right. So if you get in a relationship, naturally that's going to cut down.
No, I'm in one, and it hasn't really been cut down. I mean, I don't see them every day.
She just said,
but I'm saying like
married.
No, but I'm saying like on a normal relationship basis, like if you saw him, like you saw him, like y'all was in a full relationship, you seen each other every day.
I still have pulled my phone out.
Yeah, but like you not on there, goddamn. Oh well, goddamn, you on a date? This motherfucker's boring.
No, not necessarily. It's just like sometimes you want to check and see what anything's going on.
So
like you don't just
habit.
Yeah, it's absolutely like I need to look at this to check it and just see like, hey, what's going on somewhere else. Just
so it's more than just a down moment for you. Like, hey, I got a little free time. I ain't doing shit. Just boom.
You've been sitting at the house with your mate or whatever else, and they're doing something else, walked off to the kitchen, walked off to the bathroom.
Ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, that's a down moment.
Yeah, but I mean, I should not have the phone. I should be like focused on that person. I don't think so.
I mean, what? Like, let's be real. What is that to focus on? Like regular shit. We at the house chilling. We watching the movie.
No.
I get up, go to the kitchen to get something. What is there for you to focus on? What is you distracting from you picking up your phone?
I don't think it would. But I mean, I think that in overall, being used to looking at a phone to get your entertainment versus looking to a human being to get your entertainment is different.
But what if you dating somebody that's not entertaining?
Why are you with that person? Not necessarily the entertainment part, just if they don't
hold your
pique
attention.
your curiosity.
Thank you. I'll try and find the right word. You know what I mean? How you end up in a relationship like that?
I don't know.
So what you mean?
I mean, cause I'm just like on a regular basis.
Which phone?
Like,
No, I'm looking at my topic because it's gonna lead
like,
into it.
I'm just trying to get like, how does that take away? Cause I've heard people. I had somebody tell me before, you be in your phone. Like, I'm like, bro, we sitting here not doing shit. What else am I supposed to be doing? Like, you watch.
You can always have a conversation with people.
But in the middle, when most people sitting at home, bro, people somebody watching TV for the most part. It's like, bro, if you watching something, most of the time females are watching some shit I don't want to fucking watch. So I'm gonna be glancing at my phone until this shit go off. And I don't interrupt people. Like, I don't like trying to have a conversation with somebody that's like watching something. Like, if you put TV on something, well, apparently you want to watch it, so I ain't finna do all this
So
talking.
you have never seen like the Life of the Traveling Pants or none of that? Exactly. So you don't even try to get into the show that she likes.
That shit too much dry. Shit give me a headache. It's draining. Like that Real Housewives and hip hop stuff, all that Journey to Love, all that. That shit draining as
I
fuck.
watch all of that. I watch everything that has to do with women. I watch all that.
That shit too
Like,
draining.
I'm a fan of women, so I watch shit with women on it. That's weird to me.
That shit
How
too much, man.
it's considered masculine if we watching dudes in tights play football on Sunday. But you looked at it something else if you watching the show with ladies on it, but you like women. That's
With nice
weird.
dresses and all
That's
that.
weird.
To me, it's just like that cackling, like that cattiness and that arguing. It's just, and that reality TV shit so fucking.
But it's not. You know, it's not real though. I mean,
but that shit. But
real.
when you watching it with people, like a lot of people believe that shit is real. Like a lot of these fans, like this is like.
That's.
Bro, I know this some bullshit, and you sitting over here. Well, she like that. I'm like, this goofy headache shit out of here.
Okay, so the reason I don't be tripping on when they watching it or whatever, I grew up liking wrestling, so I don't complain about nothing nobody watches, bro. We know that shit.
They complained about me watching wrestling. I said this shit was real until I found out it was fake.
When did you find out it was fake? Last year?
No, I found out it was fake. You really want to know when I said it was fake?
I was like,
when?
I'll tell you the truth. There was this chick, right? She was fine as hell. I had a crush on her. Like, I wanted her bad. She got the dog shit beat out of her at school. It was on a Monday night. Got fucked up.
Still talking about wrestling, right?
Yeah, but listen though, cause Monday Night Raw came on and that was my show.
Okay.
The girl that I wanted, bro, just got the dog shit beat out of her. I said, bro, fuck wrestling. I can't just watch this shit tonight. And the chick was trying to holler at me, got her ass whooped a couple hours ago, bro. This shit just, it was too much. And I was like, fuck, this shit is fake anyway. I stopped watching wrestling in the 10th grade that day, that Monday night.
Yep. So to go on with, no.
That's when I said that the wrestling was fake, bro. Like, bro, like I'm telling you, like it was right after prom too,
would
bro.
you rather? would you rather? Would you rather date somebody that can't dress or that has a dry personality? Since we were talking about dry personalities.
Can't dress or dry personality.
Can't dress, like can't put an outfit together.
Oh, can't dress. Shit, I really motherfucker can't dress and dry personality.
And go out with them.
Bro, we can buy some clothes.
No. Like her style is her style. And you're not like she can't tell you to get rid of your social media. You can't tell her to
if
get rid
your
of
style is your style, shit, alright, Shaunna. Let rock. If you cool and I can be around you, hang around, we have fun and all that.
But like terrible looking outfits, like cannot, the colors don't match. It's too tight in one place, too loose somewhere else.
I'm kind of cool with that because a lot of shit that I be seeing women be wearing, I already be like, well, that's some bullshit. I don't get it anyway. So it wouldn't. Your personality got to be there.
Yeah.
Court's crying, so we're gonna go to 58.
I'm over here still trying to make heads and tails.
Because she was like, she said it was wrestling was fake, and I was like, you want to know when I accepted that wrestling?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Beat up, right?
No, she didn't get beat up, nigga. She got fucked up.
She got dog walk. You said all that, right? I'm trying to correlate the dog walking to, was she a wrestler? Like what?
No. Wrestling, they like at that time on Monday Night Raw, like it was brutal. That was when they was bleeding. Everybody was like, it getting fucked up on wrestling.
But how did the girl that you knew personally in real life getting beat up translate to you finding out wrestling was fake?
No, to me, I was telling myself wrestling was real at that time. So
because you saw her.
It was real. And she got a real ass whipping, nigga. I said, man, this shit fake. I seen a real ass whipping. This shit. And I didn't want to keep watching wrestling after, a couple hours ago.
That lightning that you happened to hit your car.
Nobody knows about that. Nobody knows about that.
They don't know about that.
Oh.
Right.
They don't know about the lightning.
Later. That's for later conversation. But to answer your question though, I would take the dry personality. Cause if she know how to dress, I mean, she's still attracted to me. So that's it. I'll take the dry personality.
I think I take the dry personality too because.
Plus, we representing each other, you know what I mean? So you can't just walk out the house looking any type of way.
Y'all's family is probably like mine, and they will talk about you. Look
in front of you, not behind you, but in front of you. Like, he let her come out the house looking like this.
Yeah. See, if you got a dry personality, like knowing y'all, like you got a dry personality, bro, you got jokes, my nigga. So
yeah, but that's fine for me. I don't mind that.
But in the way y'all are, like, it don't.
Yeah, because you can fill in.
Because you would feel right. I feel you would feel like
I can do all the talking.
I guess, but I mean, you talk about my non-dressing ass girl, I'm gonna fire back at your ass. Baby, don't worry about it. But plus, if she can't dress, bro, hey, baby, you better know how to crack jokes back. You got a good personality. I will help you talk about other people. Come on with your non-dressing ass.
Shaw, you can't wait no potato sack around me, man. That just ain't what's happening.
Come on.
No.
Back.
Like I said, same thing with the family. Both sides of my family are the same way. They will fire your ass up.
If they don't look as good as I do or better,
or at least like you got some sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Put together, like your places.
It ain't hard to
you came out the house like this?
What happened to you?
You ain't got no friends. I heard that a million times.
So you drove all the way here with her looking like that and you ain't say nothing.
Well, women, y'all do that all the time already anyway. Y'all homegirl be having on some bullshit and you won't say nothing.
But that's not her homegirl.
The thing about that is, as long as they the best looking one out of the group, they don't care what they got on.
Obviously, that's not my real homegirl.
Right.
Or I tried to tell her not to wear that and she said, I'm going to wear that.
Or 9 times out of 10, that's the driver.
Or the one that's gonna buy all the drinks all night long because she's supposed to hang out.
No, I don't even care if it's a girl circle and we going out, you my homie, like if you got on some fucked up shit.
I'm telling y'all the same question.
I'm not big on fashion.
I do say something, but if they choose to still wear it, I used to have.
Next day when y'all doing the recap, you probably say
I have told my homegirl 1,000 times, like, what do you have? But she has her own different style,
and I be like, tell her 1,000 times.
And I be like, yo, okay, sometimes it works, but this don't work. Like, this really ain't working. She be like, yeah, it is, and gives this whole story. At the end of the day, I'm tired. I want to go to where we're going, and let's just be over with it. But I definitely will tell you, like,
I'm not into fashion like that to even know all that. I think a lot of this shit be weird anyway.
So I'll tell you a story about how sometimes your friends ain't really your friends.
Oh, my finger.
So one time I went to this event that was sponsored, so we had to pass out like flyers because they picked us because we were 2 pretty girls or whatever else. So we knew each other. We were close. We weren't best friends, but we were close. But the day of the event, because she rode down with me or whatever, so she rode down with me, and then she was just, I don't think she really brought that much money. You know how that one friend comes out, but we were getting paid to go pass out the flyers, and we were staying in this nice house that was, anyways. So she had said something that morning that had made me upset. Now she was probably, out of the two of us, she was like the more, the not prettier in the face, but like the body was like banging, literally. So she had made me upset that morning and didn't understand what she had done wrong because I was communicating with her. I was like, I don't think you, why did you say that? And so she was just like, oh, well, I don't think it's that big of an issue. I was like, no, I think you need to apologize. She was like, no, I don't think it's that big of an issue. So later on that day, I'm gonna run up on you if you say something bad. So later on that day, she had developed a booger, like a large booger that was just sitting like right on the precipice of her nose, on the curve, the crevices right here, sitting right here. Mm-hmm. You could see it from about 20 feet away. I let her walk around with it.
Petty with a capital P.
Matter of fact, it was one of the guys from the radio station. We had walked by them and said hey to him and gave him a flyer too for the event. And he was just like, hey, come here real quick, let me talk to you. And pulled her to the side and told her, next thing you know, she's like this.
Oh.
She was like, did you see anything? I was like, girl, I couldn't even see nothing. We was walking and talking to people.
Y'all foul.
Damn.
Do me dirty.
Y'all foul.
That's karma.
Y'all foul.
That really wasn't karma.
It was.
No.
I didn't tell that booger to come out her nose right there. I didn't tell her not to feel it.
But it was.
I didn't tell her not to check her nose because I feel like every time you go to the bathroom, you should check your nose and clean it. I was raised different.
Ask y'all ladies something. Y'all think single women keep women single? Like if it's one girl in the group that got somebody and the rest of y'all single, maybe not y'all directly, but have you seen it happen to where other single chicks try to throw salt into the relationship?
Like I wouldn't deal with that girl and live your best life and you see all the fun I'm having out here? Yeah, I believe that.
Okay. So my homies ain't delusional. I appreciate that.
It happens a lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it happening now in your current situation?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. We gonna leave it there.
When has it happened?
Right.
Oh, it ain't happened to me because I ain't been in too many relationships. So
Okay.
I never did that. I've just seen it happen. Like, girl, I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't deal with that. Or if your man doing this, why would you let him do that? Little stupid shit like that. I've seen girls do it. Then that bad advice shit is like
the worst shit ever.
And never tell your friends if you see their other person out cheating. Because they're not going to believe you. And if they do believe you, they're going to break up with them and get right back with them. So just don't tell them because you look like the bad person.
That's a good one.
Working at the clubs a long time, I've seen many husbands come in with not their wives. I've seen many women come in.
You don't know what them folk doing, bro. They can have a business meeting. They can be somebody you just know, cool. It's
arm around them, kissing them.
I used to call Sunday nights the shooter side chick Sunday. Yeah, when I was DJing, I just called it side chick Sunday.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, let people do what they do,
You know, people.
I did let them do it. I had nothing to do with that because they would tip me extra. They would tip me extra because keep my mouth shut. I'd be like, oh, that ain't Miss Johnson.
Let people have their business meetings.
Miss Johnson at the house.
It's not. Just a lie.
She playing bingo tonight.
She went out of town.
But you don't know that. You don't know what people got. As far as they understand their relationships. They might have what they call like a hall pass or some shit.
No,
like an open relationship.
Yeah,
you might be like,
just don't bring nothing home.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, so when you see people out, just let them be out. Let them be out.
So what do y'all think about cancel culture?
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe that it's a thing? Or that
I said I don't believe in it because who has it really canceled? Other than people who have done nasty shit, who has it really canceled? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Because every 3 days, it's a different news cycle. Something else, somebody else done something that somebody don't like. So I don't,
How do you cancel somebody?
So it's just basically like, once you do something that's deemed to be negative in the social media realm, or like the entertainment world or whatever else, then basically everybody gets together and says, oh, we don't support that, so we're not going to buy any of your merchandise, your movies, any of your products. And then that makes your money go down as the artist or whatever, your entertainer.
It only lasts, like I said.
They tried to take Kevin Hart down when he was caught having relations with that woman in the hotel room.
Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's got the movie about being a dad.
See.
Now
And it
look
was a
at
great
him.
movie.
And now he
You
has
thought it was a
a...
great movie?
I
You didn't like it?
I almost
Boring
cried.
as fuck.
What?
Something wrong.
I had tears and everything.
Yeah.
That shit was.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I haven't watched it.
Don't
It's
watch
really
it.
good.
It's a movie or a series?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Boring as shit.
All of my friends
Boring
on
as
Facebook
shit.
were saying that it was such a good, like a positive role for dads. And
It's a good movie for women. It's a movie for women.
It's
Kids.
definitely a movie
Some
for
emotional
everyone.
The fuck it ain't.
So you don't own emotions. Is that what you're saying?
I do.
You
but
said
that-
I don't.
You don't own emotions. You never had.
Don't buy me.
Yeah, I am, but that was a sappy ass movie. That movie was boring. That movie was boring.
So what's a good movie for you?
A good movie for me, like Soul Plane. Not
That
Soul
was
Plane. Not
whack.
Soul Plane.
Soul
I meant
Plane
Soul
was
Men.
whack.
I meant Soul Men. That's one of my favorites.
I'm about to say
Men.
Soul Plane.
I meant Soul Men. Soul Men is one of my favorites. Django was one of my favorites. That
Django.
movie is fucking hilarious.
Who was your favorite person? Who was your favorite?
Samuel fucking Jackson.
He's racist,
It's fucking
you guys.
hilarious. Who that nigga on that
He's
name?
racist.
That motherfucker was
He likes the part where they're putting down the black people.
It was except that Samuel Jackson wasn't hilarious in that movie. He wasn't hilarious.
I ain't gonna
He wasn't the
watch
best.
it.
That wasn't the purpose of the story.
I didn't say that was the purpose of it. I'm just saying, you said who was my favorite character, it was him, but Django
I knew.
was,
I could read it.
Django was a comedy, a love story, an action movie. It was all of that. It was dope.
But love stories aren't your genre. It's not your thing.
It wasn't the typical, oh, this is so emotional.
Because
and give
there
me
were
a heart.
slaves.
There's been,
Like, you really don't have that.
Love and Basketball wasn't bad. That's not a bad
Okay,
movie.
I can agree with you on that one. I like that movie.
When they iced each other down, I did like that part.
I finally saw Lil Jones for the first time last
Lil
month.
Jones.
Yeah.
That's I'm thinking about Brown Shit. Lil Jones. Which one is that?
That's on Lorenz Tate and Neil Long.
With Bill Bellamy. That's. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I remember that.
Yeah, I finally saw it. It was alright.
Man, what's a good like love story that ain't like
The
all
one
that
with
emotion?
Tupac and what's her
Poetic
name?
Justice,
Jada,
Poetic Justice.
and they were in the mail truck
Oh yeah,
with
Poetic
the
Justice.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a love story.
Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little.
Yeah, I'm like this. Yeah, I'm like that. It ain't all that sappy ass shit.
Jason's lyric was dope. That's with Jada Pinkett.
Okay.
I seen part of that.
And the
I
boy
never
with the
watched
good
that
hair.
whole
I
movie.
didn't watch the.
When it
Alan
His name is
Alan
Lance.
Payne. Alan Payne.
Lance.
Hey, we talking about movies real quick. Y'all see the new Space Jam?
No.
I'm
I
36.
saw that shit.
I'm 37.
Yeah, I'm 36 with no kids. I don't need to be watching Space Jam.
I know who Lola
I like all my cartoons with cousin them. Rick and Morty.
So you apparently watched it and you liked it?
I did. No, I didn't.
Oh.
I watched it
He did before we
because
said that.
no, I absolutely did not.
So I should have asked it a
knew
different
it
way.
was-
Then was there some
I
different?
mean, it's not-
I knew the
it's
movie
not
was
for
gonna
you,
be
though.
that. No, I knew what. That's why.
Yeah,
The only
it's
reason
not
why I
for you.
watched it because like I was surprised at how many people were starting to be like, oh no, it was cool, and I wanted to like give it a shot. Like let me just give it a fucking shot.
Like if my nephew or something want to see it, then I'll watch it.
Like I gave Black Panther a shot, and I'm not an action, like I'm not a superhero, like movie person like that. That Black Panther, so I gave that a shot, and then just giving LeBron a shot.
So you didn't like?
Black Panther?
No, I didn't like Black Panther. I didn't. I'm not a superhero.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is his last time here.
Like,
Oh.
Man, you're free to have your opinion. It was cool, but I'm not like heavy into the comic books.
I'm not into the comic books, and I don't get that.
I wasn't either. I'm not either, but
I loved it.
it.
Too much stuff that I ain't understand.
I ain't
So
understand
that's,
shit.
That's it.
But I liked it.
I didn't like so as far as the movie was cool when I watched the movie, fine. I didn't like the stuff around it, how people were dressing up in like African garb to go support it. I'm like, so well, y'all know Wakanda's not real, but we got a whole real Africa that y'all ain't never done this shit for.
Yeah.
That's just weird to me.
Like,
I dressed up.
Niggas really went
I dressed
and
up.
bought
I
the
wanna go to
whole
Africa so
garb.
I had on a
Shit.
dashiki.
For what? What was the point of people?
Just like people put on the Spider-Man and the Superman outfits and Batman to go to those movies, why couldn't we do it?
Hell, I was asking them, what the fuck y'all putting on that shit for? Why is y'all coming here to
You
watch
sound
a
like
movie with this
every
shit
old
on?
black dude in the South ever.
Why y'all putting this shit on?
He is Samuel L. Jackson.
Man, you don't put this shit on.
From Django. I told you guys that.
I just don't get it. Like, what?
I'm gonna have to watch that.
We're going to watch a movie. Why?
But your girlfriend can't dress. Your hypothetical girlfriend that can't dress.
See, I better be in there watching, playing some jokes, playing something.
I'm shooting fire at her ass. That's why she got a dope personality, because she gonna be able to handle these jokes about her non-dressing ass. Watching black film. Why did you do that though? Like, what? Just wanted to be a part or what?
He said, why did you do that? I didn't dress up.
Yeah,
I wanted to. It's Marvel, and you know that's like you said, superheroes and all that stuff, and that's you dress like your favorite superhero. So I wanted to put on like the whole ball thing, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, cause
like the Warriors. Yeah.
Okay, so if it's just like you dressing up like the superhero,
and then I was gonna keep it for Halloween.
Get it.
Keep the outfit for Halloween.
Oh, okay, I get that. Like people with the
But I feel like it was more
white
like
suits, them people with the guns.
It was more or less representation.
Them shits like that then.
It was more or less representation because this was the first like all black cast that was ever included in the Marvel series.
Well,
and it was based in Africa, hypothetically.
About the whole, all the stories and how it
they're intertwined.
How they intertwine. I'm still kind of lost on it.
Story
you know, with Black Panther and the Marvel stories and how everything.
I don't know none of that part.
I know in the comics, him and Storm made a kid. So I was looking to see if that was going to be involved in the movie, but it wasn't. So it'll probably be one of the later.
Yeah.
And since y'all watched it, all three of y'all liked it.
I was cool with it.
I saw it twice in the theaters.
Like, nobody has ever been able to give me this, but why did, like, if Michael B. Jordan, who was his character?
Killmonger.
Why didn't, if he already knew how to get to Wakanda, why didn't he just go there? Why he wait to kill a white man and do all that other shit at the beginning before going?
It's called story building.
You can't just start the movie with the ending.
Because it was like, it was seeming like he needed help to get there. I thought it made it seem like he needed the white man to get to Wakanda or to get him there. But
he needed his money.
What money?
He needed the funding to get there. He didn't have it. He was scorned. Wasn't he like a relative that they had like thrown away, the stepbrother or something?
It looked like he was the shit over here in America.
But in America, but he was like the
nothing over there.
Yeah, the auntie had.
So he had to get money here to get there. Then.
Isn't that how life works though? I'd be confused talking to you.
the man found out wrestling was fake.
Hey man,
when his girlfriend got dog walked.
Yeah.
And I ain't never watched this.
It's just that I ain't get. Like I ain't understand like why they just all of a sudden stopped fighting when the dude was in front of his wife. He was just like, all right, y'all, we're gonna quit fighting. Like, nah, we've been brawling this whole time. Then all of a sudden we just stopped like that because my girl looking at me. Like, nah, we've been fighting.
You ain't never had your girlfriend look at you or your mama look at you and just be like, I'm sick, right now.
Nah, like they looked at me like that, but not in the midst of me being mad and fighting.
Your mama ain't never gave like a look when you was younger and you just completely
stopped knew to stop.
That wasn't his mama though. It wasn't his mama. And it's like, bro, they was out there fighting. They was fighting. And she stood in front of him and it was like, okay. Stop.
She told him to cut it out, and he cut it out.
Shit, all that.
We let him explain all this and he didn't even know the opening song, so we still let him go on that.
I needed a refresher. This just slipped my mind.
That was good.
It just slipped my mind.
It slipped your mind twice because we did it twice.
2 times.
But y'all only gonna see one.
Yeah, it don't matter. But just know, it happened twice, and he was like,
because I hadn't caught it after the first time I was there. Y'all wouldn't catch on. Then y'all brought it back. I said, well, fuck y'all.
The hamster was going.
It was. I was over here getting it. I was like, huh, it's a cow. I just ran that damn lyric back 4 times trying to figure that out.
He said the hamster was turning in the cage.
I was trying to
stop. I can't laugh no more. My hair like.
Strictly, man. Y'all got anything else planned before we get up out of here?
What do y'all feel about face tattoos? I got a few cousins that keep getting tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of my girl cousins, I love y'all. I'm not talking about you, but I don't understand it. They have chest tattoos, and then I think 2 of them have gotten face tattoos. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the face tattoo. I mean, I have tattoos as well, but you can't see them.
Yeah, you can see mine.
Yeah, you got it.
I got a sleeve,
Yeah.
but I would never put one on my. I have one on my neck, but I would never do my face.
I don't get that. That shit kind of hurt. That's like you
Yeah,
gotta
my
say
neck
like
hurt.
it's like you saying fuck a job, like
A real
fuck
job.
trying to work.
Like you have to really gonna be doing your
W-2 fuck.
like your career. You're not going to corporate America.
Yeah.
You're nothing in corporate America to have a tattoo on your face.
Not saying you can't get one in corporate America, but your chances are fucking slim to nothing.
Unless you cover it up with makeup. But I just don't understand, why would you want to mark up your face?
Yeah, man.
All the rest of this canvas you got, just...
Yeah, I'm not.
Do you
doing
like
that.
the joints right here? You like that on women? The tattoo across the B right here on the neck and shit?
As far as to date, wouldn't date you, but carve
See, I
out.
wouldn't date women with tattoos.
I can carve
No,
out.
on the chest, right?
I like tattoos, but that like when they be having this shit
Yeah,
right
the
paw
here,
prints and stuff.
it can be too
Like,
much.
yeah.
Like when it's them big thick ones and shit, like it can be too much. I seen a picture of this girl, like I guess it was a cover up because of how dark it was. There was a bunch of just roses and flowers and shit all up here. It's like,
I don't like
for
it.
what, man?
Nah,
I think one cousin came up with it and the rest of them was like, yeah, we gonna do that. And I'm like,
it was like a cousin
Not I.
tattoo.
Yeah.
It's a cousin thing. We're gonna do it. No. I hope my
Yeah,
cousins,
have it.
y'all don't talk about no face tattoos because that's not what we about to do. We can do a piercing. But we
I've
can-
had all the piercings I'm gonna have, ever. I'm not getting nothing else pierced.
I have 0 tattoos and piercings. That shit hurt.
You don't have a
Can't do it.
tattoo?
You
Shit
have
hurt.
your ears pierced.
Nah, that shit hurt. But I don't do well with pain.
How do you know it hurt if you don't have any?
He
I
heard.
watched them.
They
Man,
told him.
my homeboy has his own shop, so I watch him tattoo all the time. I used to watch other people get tattooed. I'm like, bro, I know that shit hurts. I've seen people cry. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
That girl got in a fight that time, and somebody was getting a tattoo right when she was getting it
It was a rap for WWE. After that,
Really was.
WCW
I've
wouldn't
not
watch none of that.
I have not watched wrestling since then.
Dang.
Poor girl.
Did you still try to talk to her?
Poor ratings.
You didn't console her?
You didn't. I
But
used
she
to
had
have
a man at the time that I wanted to get her from.
Oh, I was like, you let her go because she got beat up.
No.
So you gave up on wrestling for a girl that wasn't even yours, or in the sights of being yours.
That's how bad that ass whooping was. And y'all wasn't there. Like this was right after prom too, and the chick that whooped her ass was pregnant.
And none of y'all tried to stop it.
I mean,
How y'all let a pregnant girl fight anyways? Didn't nobody stop it?
That's what I
Didn't
was
nobody
saying.
stop it? Like,
That's what I was
you don't need to
saying.
be.
That's what I was
He is
saying.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I was like,
From
bro,
Jacob.
why she even fighting? She ghetto. Why she even fighting?
fighting.
And I was like, I tried to justify it. Like, bro, that's why she lost because she had to hit a pregnant woman. It'd have been bad.
You trying to make excuses like she hit her back because she was pregnant.
Like,
I
when
cannot.
tell you, prom, man, she had her hair going. It was like a design. Like, this shit was going up. That fight, nigga, that bitch was over here, nigga. Like, she got.
So did you go help her? Did you go pick her up? Did you help her after the fight?
How many people were out there watching?
It was in school. So it was a lot.
So y'all just skipped class to go over here and watch.
No, nobody skipped class. It was in between.
What was the beef about?
I don't know. To
All
this
this
day.
time you done gave up on wrestling, don't know what the fight was for. You ain't gonna give up on
But
the
did you
TV
go help
show.
her? Is what I want to know. You
No,
just
I
watched
watched the
her.
teacher walk her to the office afterwards. And I
Damn.
was like, you all
Wait,
right?
this was at prom?
That
Was
was
it
right
school?
after. It was the Monday after prom.
And so you let her go to the. You didn't go check on her at the principal's office or none of that.
That was
I
his
watched her
girl.
on the way up there. I was like, yo, you alright? What's up?
The teacher had her. She was good.
No.
Who can't you trust if you can't trust the teacher?
She was down. Yeah, she was alright. She was down. Like, the teacher had her. I was like,
Don't
yo,
none of my
good.
basketball
Like,
players
don't worry
know
about
what
that.
I'm
Yo,
doing.
she ghetto. You shouldn't have to worry about
Dang.
that.
Were they both ghetto?
No.
And so you don't know why they were fighting. Maybe over a baby daddy?
No, it just
And
some
they
high
watched
school
the
shit.
pregnant
It was
lady
like some
fight,
simple
like,
high
in
school
high
shit,
school.
really.
Like nobody stopped it. Like,
They stopped the fights at your high school?
Yeah.
first
Students?
off, there was
Yeah.
definitely not even really.
Yeah, I threw myself in the middle of one of them. Yep.
They
break it
fight
up?
like
Yeah,
that.
I was a responsible person. I was just like, no, we're not doing this, you guys.
What the fuck?
It's not worth it.
You got your ass
Your
whooped.
second strike. We
They
can't
would-
have any more. And
In
you're
my
gonna get kicked
hometown,
out of school.
they would have jumped your ass for doing
Can't
that.
you tell what kind of a school I went to?
That's what I said. We went to the same kind of school, cause
You guys were not gonna do this.
We finna whoop your ass.
so yeah, I went to a school like that.
Your dad's gonna take your Mercedes away if you get into another fight.
You're not gonna get to drive to school in your Beamer if you do something else. That's the school I went to.
Yeah,
So
we were responsible kids. We took care of our people. We didn't let pregnant people fight.
definitely wouldn't let a pregnant person fight though. Like,
Just mind your business, because if you step in between that fight, you liable to be fighting both of them people that's already fighting.
No, I wouldn't have.
Alright.
Wow.
You never stopped a fight at the club before?
That's different. I worked security.
No, not security, but like as if it's your friend. It's about you don't like throw yourself in. I've thrown myself in the middle of some stuff before.
If my folks finna fight, we finna fight.
oh
No, I have. Because I knew them. You know?
I watched the fight Friday to come to think.
I watched the fight.
I did watch the fight Friday.
Where?
Me and this lady, me and this nice young lady, you know what I mean? We were sitting there talking, having a conversation, and I go, you know how you can just tell when something about to
The atmosphere
jump off.
changes. Ooh.
Yeah.
I said, hey, shorty, your gay homeboy about to get in a fight.
Oh shit.
And next thing you know, all them zesty fists was flying in that motherfucker. Then you know, dude picked up the chair and was hitting him with the chair.
Wait,
did nobody stop it?
Wait, her friend got hit with the chair, or was hitting him with the chair?
No.
Got hit.
No,
Receipt.
friend got hit with the chair.
Damn.
He was like, if I wouldn't have slipped, or you know, if I wouldn't have slipped, I'd have had him. Drinking my drink, mind my business. This ain't my conversation. These ain't my people. You know what I'm saying? I rock.
So he came over there to talk to her after the fight.
Well, yeah.
Was saying
They probably rode together.
Oh no, I don't think they wrote together, but they was all, you know,
Together,
they was
they was
familiar.
in
The group was familiar with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Like you was you was right there beside her.
I was talking to her.
And so
You were
ain't said
focused.
nothing
You were
when he
focused.
came over there talking about the fight.
Me and that man had nothing to talk about.
I remember one time with
talk about?
BG McGee's.
Oh,
what it's called,
yeah,
BG McGee's?
BG's.
And this was like towards the end, right before they closed. So my brother had came up from Atlanta to visit me. So we were like, let's go out, let's drink. And that was in their binge drinking days. And so we were sitting kind of by the door. My homegirl was working security then, and there were like, I knew everybody else. I think Eastside was DJing. Okay. So we're sitting by, he would buy shots, I would buy shots, he would buy shots, I would buy shots. So we're sitting together. And so I was just like, is something going on behind us? He was just like, hey, we ain't got nothing to do with that. So then all of a sudden a big brawl breaks out between like some dudes and like another like group of guys. So and he was just like this, hey, take your shot. I was like, so you don't care if we gonna get hit with nothing? He was like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Let's take these shots and go. I was just like, you're really not worried about what's going on.
What's
That
going
must be a
on?
guy thing.
Yeah, because the one thing I hate the most when people start fighting as women around, stop screaming. You ain't the one fighting.
Yes. Why stop women be doing all that screaming? And it's like,
Oh my God, somebody help him. Hey, lady.
It's dangerous.
Chill.
it's okay.
We have to alert the authorities. Like, help
He
us.
got the same amount of hands and feet as the one whooping his ass. He got to use them, all right?
But you haven't had as much practice with your hands and feet as that other guy.
But today he gets on the job training.
Wait, she said they screaming because they got to alert the authorities. Why not just call it? No, all y'all
Very
screaming
peacefully.
and shit.
Hey, no, man.
No, I mean like security. You gotta be like, hey, they fighting. I did that 2 weeks
That's
ago.
not what y'all be doing. That's not what
That high pitch, that should be more annoying than the fight. Yeah, I can do that.
Me personally, I would
alcohol.
look, and then I'm probably trying to get out the way just in case y'all come over here fighting or some bullets come out. You know, bullets. You know.
I've always been like the news reporter. I'd be like, hey.
Nah.
Whatever I was doing when it started, that's what I'm doing. Why y'all fighting? That's what I'm doing.
I gotta know what happened in the beginning, middle, and the end, so I can tell the
over
story.
there and said, "Yeah, if I had to slip,
If I had to slip, I would be alright.
I gotta tell the beginning, middle, and end.
That's why I would have lost it. I would have went into the conversation like,
But I'm saying like that was, you know, they was doing, doing their
oh, he
thing.
was in there until he slipped.
Palms was out and all that kind of stuff. They was doing their thing.
Were they
the fighting styles and stances.
Okay.
Yeah, and then then my man started using the chair. I'm like, oh, that's it's a little masculine. I ain't see that coming.
Masculine or murderous?
Yeah, same thing.
A little murdery.
Yeah.
So do you know what they were arguing about?
No. Like I said, I was talking to her.
He didn't say nothing when he walked back up.
Well, I mean,
You stopped eavesdropping?
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you should have got the whole thing. Like, you got the part about him saying, I almost had. We need
and the reason I got that part is because said lady was right beside me. He was talking to her. Had that not been the case, I wouldn't have known nothing except man got his ass beat with a chair.
That would have drew me in. Like,
It wouldn't
I
be
would have
different.
walked
That would've
towards
got
the
it.
fight. I don't know.
I didn't have to. I just told you. I watched it brew. And then when it like, hey, I told you, get homeboy now, he about to get that tore up. Now you might want to get it.
Chappelle was like, what you mean?
By the
And it was too late.
By the time she looked up,
17.
by the time she looked up,
Fisticuffs.
palm, man got some palms put on him, you know what I mean? Because they were both doing deck swing type thing, you know
So
what
you
I
don't
mean?
break your fingernails.
Okay,
Like
whatever.
this?
He said, so you don't?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Because
whatever.
that hurts.
Okay, cool, no problem. But what I do know is the chairs at said spot seem very heavy because the way
Scary.
he was bless you, the way he was using them shits, yeah, that chair shit hurt. That looked like it hurt. You know, man, he had a little.
But he got up after he got hit with a chair and was
What you
fine. Like, he
mean?
walked out
First
perfectly
of all, you in a spot full of people. You ain't just laying there, bro. Your adrenaline and your pride is not gonna let you do that.
That's true.
Plus, the security came, broke it up a little bit.
No, they not gonna carry him outside. They were like, get your.
No, they just broke him up. You know what I mean? And they went back to their corners and.
Was he bleeding?
He had like a scuff on his face. It wasn't like dripping blood or nothing, but it was
Like scratch.
skin broke. He broke his skin. He broke his skin a little bit. But hey, everybody good and nobody died, man. It's a good old fashioned funny fight. It's a good old fashioned funny fight. Could have happened to anybody that was sitting over there where they was at that time on Friday. So yeah. Y'all wanna go? Y'all ready to go? There might be some more funny fights somewhere, man. Let's go catch one.
So you drink some water.
And mind our business.
Mind our
That's
business.
the most important thing people don't do and should do.
Like my auntie Tab said.
Just not as fun.
I wish I could remember the theme song on the end of the Beverly Hillbillies. That's gonna start being the outro. Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his friends, but I can't remember how the whole thing goes.
I know the beginning when the end.
Right, yeah, me too. Anyway, hey, thank y'all for tuning in.
Up from the ground came a bubbling crude.
Oh,
Oil, that is.
Black gold. Texas tea.
Me and you. We got
Yep, y'all on that one. That's a duet right there.
Alright, I'm Shaunna. Shaunna J1 on Instagram. Shaunna the Socialite Jeffries on Facebook.
Comedian B-Mack. I don't got no song. I swear I was trying to think. I was even about to bring back the Method Man, but I forgot.
You should have. That would have been
the
great.
words already.
Damn.
Alright, I've been Shaunna. Shaunna the Socialite Jeffries on Facebook. Shaunna J1, the number 1, SHAUNNA on Instagram.
Comedian B-Mack on everything. Method Man, Cash Rules, everything around.
Cream gets the money. $1 bill shop. That wasn't it.
Man, what song was it? What song?
Go ahead, man. Give me your stuff.
C-Lowe. And I'm gonna change my social media soon, so don't worry.
I'll tell you do. What is it for now?
Courtney.low9273.
Alright, good. It's your man 58 South. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Share it with somebody. Whether you like it or hate it. Do engage. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. See y'all next week. We out.
Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room?
Today, that's what it was.
It's Takal.
Cal, damn it. Cut, fade to black.